tractor. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Well, what are we doing today? We got the torque monster awake. It's another tractor that's spent 2 years sitting since I ran it last. But we're back on Senior's field by the little garage that he refurbished this summer. And we're gonna get some of these overly mature dying trees out from around the perimeter of the building. Now that he's got it fixed up so nice. Well, 40 years ago when they put this building here initially, these trees being so close weren't really a problem. But now, this big birch clump, that's the first that's gonna come out. Top is dying, it's been dropping a lot of branches. He doesn't want anything to hit his roof. This old cherry tree is dead, it's coming out. And we have this other birch right here. We'll have to get out of the way as well. Everything else here is looking pretty good. So we're going to use the torque monster, the RD-6, to pull this over, and we're using the leverage effect like we usually do. We'll take our backhoe, we'll grub out, break a lot of the ruts around there. We've already got the cable on the tree. We have a block down in the woods at the base there, so the heavy cable runs back this way. We'll hook the RD-6 on the cable about where Senior is with the Kubota right now, tension up. We'll get it dug, and then when we pull, it'll ensure that everything goes back this way and not towards the building. At least that is the plan. Let's get at it.
Getting a pretty good start on this tree here. Boy, it's dry. If you look close, you can really see the dust fly out. One positive, all that sand and stuff shakes out real easy in the roots. Birch has got roots that travel forever, it seems like. Now look at the dust fly. That should be all moist if we had a good year. Now he's into some big ones now. See it pulling up way out there underneath the cable. That's a pretty good sized root. That's 10 feet away from the tree. I'll use the thumb. And that thumb is invaluable. See if we can snake that one out of there. Get it out where you can get a hold of her there. Okay, here we are setting up at another angle. We've got probably I'd say 3/4 dug around there. Some of you may ask why we just don't throw that trash and stuff in the hole when we're done to bury it. Well, some of our future plans with this little ridge here is just maybe one of these days we'll get a bunch of guys together, a couple, 2 or 3 tumble bugs, we'll take it out. I've got a low spot down there in the field. We may just maybe touch that up a little bit with a little fill. We don't know yet, but main objective there is we want to get rid of this bank next to the garage right there, because right now all the water flows down into it. We're kind of looking at see if we get the water to flow away from it. So kind of our future plans, and figure if we get rid of the trash now, we don't have to deal with it later when we start taking this ridge off. So we get this little section done, we might try a pull on her. Okay, we've been all the way around the tree, at least loosened the soil up and ground, and got a lot of roots broke loose. Got our cable hooked up above. Basically what we did there is we put some tension on it off the RD-6. You can see a squatch over there getting the RD-6 going. We're about ready to attempt to pull here. From the tree, we went down, anchored to a tree down below here. We got a piece of belting around there with a snatch block from that tree. We're going back to the RD-6. Purpose of that is we want to pull the opposite way this tree is going to go. Keeps us out of the way. So we'll see if we can get that thing started again, which should start pretty easy, and then we'll get back. Another thing I did, I put a lot of the old roots on this cable and stuff, kind of for a safety thing. I've got tarp and a jacket up that way, kind of if something does go wrong here, it hopefully saves us. Got the pony going. Should pop right off. We've had it running already this morning. Turn the fuel on. There we go. Nothing to it. Squatch up on D6. Gonna kind of just ease into it, see what the tree over here does. If it doesn't pull right away, we'll have to see where it's stuck and probably get the backhoe back in there and loosen up some more roots. So here we go. We'll give her a try. We're going to ease into her first. I'm standing back here out of the way. I got a lot of trees between me and the cable. All right, it's moving. He's wiggling it. He's putting a load on that D6. He wants to assess stuff here. These old birch, they got some horrendous roots underneath them. She was going.
Was it?
Yeah, it moved. I'd say at the top 2 to 3 feet.
Should I go down to first?
I'll try first.
All right.
Keep your power up. Yeah, he was trying at second first. He's going to go down to first. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, they're wiggling. Oh, there we snapped something. Top come out. Looks like my hold downs did their job. That cable hardly ever even wiggled. Yeah, it wasn't the cable, it was the chain we had anchored to the tree. I'm not sure if it broke or what happened.
There we go, broke it.
Yep.
Stretched it right out.
Oh yeah, stretch that link. Looks like we're gonna have to get us a better chain on there. So we'll get rehooked again, maybe do a little more digging and get back at it. Okay, got everything back in position. A little more digging in there. Be ready to go. Let's stand back out of the way. goes. Well, we got her on the ground. I think our root's kind of guided a little bit different, but she's not bad where she is. Yeah, we got a pretty good hole here. We'll get down here towards the bottom. Looks like we're into a little bit more clay soil here.
I know that wasn't pretty, but I worked it the first time to try to loosen it, and I'm like, you know, this is gonna move. Second time it moved a little bit more, and I was just ready to slack. I'm like, let's just give her.
Yeah.
And once it started over, then started over pretty good.
Well, I'm in the bottom of the hole, and I still can't reach the top of the root ball up here.
Some of our trouble was just how hard this is.
Yeah, this is into a clay, and you see how the roots still go straight down.
Because we were pulling just as hard off the bottom, I think, as we were around the perimeter.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's dry too, don't help.
All right.
Well, we got her underground anyway.
Best to clean up now.
We're in the process now of cleaning the root ball out. We did start filling in the hole before we start cutting the tree off the root. Just in case that wanted to tip in, it didn't tip back into the hole. So if it does tip back now, it's going to catch it with our fill. So right now we're working the dirt and stuff out of the roots. Dry like this, boy, it's coming out pretty nice. Sifting right out of there. Yeah, I think we get all that dirt out. It's going to be a little bit easier to move that too. We'll be cutting that off. There was a barbed wire fence that went through here. I don't know if we can see. Yeah, right here. You can see where she's growed in. So we got to be real careful cutting. We don't get our saw into that. Here you can see a couple more down there. There's another one down there. So yeah, that's been quite a few years that tree's been growing around that fence. Apparently use this thing as a fence post.
So we've got this one most of the way chopped up. We've got the log cut off of the stump. Senior's just dragging that out for easier access right now.
We've got two trees we'd like to get out yet today. We got this small birch, which I think we just dig around and push over with the tractor, and we've got that black cherry, pretty much half dead already. For this part of the country, that's about as big as they get. So if we get them two down and kind of cleaned up, we'll probably have this knob finished up. Well, we got dug out all the way to four sides. We're just going to see if we can do a push and get her out there in the woods. Oh yeah, no problem at all. That was the easy way. That was almost too easy. Now he's cleaning the root ball out a little bit before we cut her off. That one there will probably, we'll get some firewood out of that one. Okay, about to pull the last one over, the cherry. We probably could have pushed it with a backhoe, but the dead top, we figured we better pull it, stay away from that. Got her all cabled up, same snatch block we used for the big one. And I did have that cherry wiggling just with the backhoe, so it should come over pretty easy. Oh yeah, nothing to it. Yeah, that thing was half rotten anyway, so. Nope, all hooked up. Got a stump to get out of the way. We're cabled off. We'll see what happens here. We're just going to drag it right down there in the woods. Oh, look at that dust. It is nasty out here. I'll just flag them on, tell them to quit. Yep, just about right. We're right up to our snatch block. So I think it could sit right here.
he goes. He's bringing the cable back with him. So pretty good day today overall. The 3 dangerous trees are pulled out. Senior has protected his newly refurbished building. And look at this, the stage is set for possible Tumblebug Day 2025, next spring or summer. It's the perfect spot. Get in there, tumblebugs, tractors, and just start making circles. I think it could be a really fun time. This has to come down, I'd say a good 4 feet, because we've always had a drainage problem going right into the foundation of that building. So it'd be nice to slope that off down to the low area. We've got one more pile of tops to haul out of here. Senior's gonna go get the gravel bucket and take care of that, and then the job will be done. So I thank you all for watching. I know cabling trees over can be dangerous, and the comment section always has a few people that really respond negatively to it. I'll just say that if it's this way of life that ends up taking me out of the system, I'll consider myself a lucky man. We'll just leave it at that. So I thank you all, as always, for watching. Oh, and on behalf of the Torque Monster, hope to see you back again.